Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leonean comrades all both home and the diaspora. Assalamu alaikum ya jamati wal muslimina wal muslimat. Shalom to we Christian brothers and sisters. This is the golden voice of the APC Encyclopeadia, the socio-political analyst, the voice of the voiceless, the whistleblower, the lion of the social media, the regional publicity secretary, Southern Region, under the ticket of the mighty, indomitable All People's Congress Party. Fellow Sierra Leoneans, ladies and gentlemen, comrades all both home and the diaspora, as Uno always knows, say, the encyclopedia media always embark on civic education for continue for educate, inform, sensitize, conscientize, and raise awareness to be people that are mama salon on daily happenings and on burning issues. So when I stay tuned, when I stay fixed, when I stay blessed, when I stay connected to the encyclopedia media, for when our listening pleasure is absolutely guaranteed. Today, ladies and gentlemen, civic education, we will talk about party loyalty in Sierra Leone democracy, a tool of political entrenchment, manipulation, and endemic corruption. So, ladies and gentlemen, today on Monday, the 12th of May, 2025, when I stay tuned to the encyclopedia media, we topic today na party loyalty. Party loyalty in Sierra Leone democracy, a tool of political entrenchment, manipulation, and endemic corruption. In a functional democracy, the doctrine of the separation of powers, it ensures, say, the executive, the legislature, and the judicial branch of government operate independently and provide checks and balances on each other. Sadly, for we in Mama Salon, democracy today, under the power autocracy, there is no separation of powers under the Sierra Leone State Looters Power political party. The executive capture everything as Mr. Trinity, in the Father, in the Son, and in the Holy Spirit. The judiciary is under the armpits of the power Southeast Mende Shabro warlord, while the legislature, when we parliament, ladies and gentlemen, it don't become a playing toy for the SLPP power Southeast Mende Shabro warlord. The main opposition party, when at the All People's Congress Party, it don't turn to a puppy dog. When they say, shoo, it run for chase Sierra Leoneans there, like na enemies there, ladies and gentlemen. When they say, us, then they come, then they shake their tails there, then they prostrate on the ground for receive the remnants of the power Southeast Mende Shabro warlord, fellow Sierra Leonean. A main opposition party were conspired with a destructive and a murderous tribalist for destroy the country, destroy the population of 8 million people. They suffer in abject poverty. A ruler where they force in citizens then to exile, some internally displaced, and some, ladies and gentlemen, then they in the country, nobody no know them hear about. And then they allow strangers and foreigners there for can exploit we land. Most of the land today in Sierra Leone, they don't give unto foreigners there. While citizens they remain in their own country as political slaves in a perpetual cycle, aided and abetted by a useless, a worthless, a reckless, a bulldog, ladies and gentlemen, political leadership, when at the All People's Congress Party, just rub salt in his hand. He called them RR like a cow. Then they can't lick the hand. Ladies and gentlemen, now I make the Mendesha Bro Southeast Warlord say, now people they will not be a hard up and so care. So now I make it the treat them then with it. Then they in turn for maltreat and betray the people of Sierra Leone. Ladies and gentlemen, Nobody know there for checkmate am. Nobody know there for hold accountable for the bad governance, for the abuse of power, for the excesses, the worst opposition in Sierra Leone ever in the political history of Sierra Leone. Ladies and gentlemen, then they see massive looting. Then they see endemic and systemic corruption. Then they see extrajudicial killings. Then they see reckless expenditures by the illegitimate president. Ladies and gentlemen, and a false lady wasting billions of dollars of taxpayers' money and donor funds there for buying mansions there abroad, build five-star hotels there abroad, na Gambia, America, London, and elsewhere na the world. Then they live in luxurious and diplomatic vehicle, with each worth over 150,000 United States dollar. Then get her over 16 and then compound. Then they change their like a close fellow Sierra Leonean. While the poor citizens of Sierra Leone, then they die of hunger, poverty, exploitation, extortion, lack of electricity, lack of medical facilities, lack of medical equipment, lack of good pipe drinking born water, lack of infrastructure development, lack of road maintenance, spend billions of leones on reckless overseas traveling, ladies and gentlemen. But because of party loyalty, we talk them in the yard. Man and day where they come after you, man and day where they tell you it's an incitement, where therefore arrest you, beat you, and go lock you up. All this now waiting, now party loyalty, now you don't destroy the country today. When the people then they loot the country money, then they embezzle the country money, then they destroy state resources. Where you tell them, then they say, na connection. But when it happened to the main opposition, then they say, na corruption. Then they call them Ayampi, then they call them Santibokiat. When they do bad, then they kill, then they do everything. They want the way innocent, then they label them back as terrorists, ladies and gentlemen. But now listen to the corruption drama.
The backwardness of most African nations is corruption. How do we end corruption, sir?
You cannot end corruption.
Why?
If corruption is favoring you and your family members today, you will call it connection. You see, corruption has eaten deep into the fabrics of our society.
You mean corruption has eaten deep into the bone marrows of politicians?
I did not say politicians, point of correction.
Honorable, one last question before we go. Have you ever in your entire political career embezzled, diverted, looted, or simply stolen government money before?
You want to insult me? I think this is the end of this interview. What is the meaning of this kind of question?
Come on, Honorable. It's just a simple, honest question that deserves a yes or no.
I will not answer to such question.
I would like you to swear to Ayelala if you have ever swear on it.
So
If you say no, swear on it.
I never knew I came to a shrine.
Swear on it,
This is
Zahid.
a shrine instead of a studio.
Honorable, just swear.
I will not swear.
A clear conscience fears no accusation.
I'm a
Thank you.
Christian.
Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans, this is how party loyalty, the result of corruption, it sink a country, it destroy a country, it concord the country in resources. Now that sufferness they will do so today as a country. People then they destroy the country, then they support them, then they hail them, then they clap for them. Madabi pauper salon for better. Now the better this whole the country don't better. People then they pull society then. Bad society then. Do bad, kill people then. Do everything just because of party loyalty. Ladies and gentlemen. They sing traditional songs then, societal song then, for inject fear on the people. Just because now the political party they want to stay in power. Even though the country they suffer, even though the country they perish, even though they sleep with hungry, they don't care. What's now the political party they in power? Then they sing and dance, ladies and gentlemen. Now listen to this, ladies and gentlemen.
The backwardness of most
The
African
fellow Sierra Leoneans. Ladies and gentlemen, party loyalty due to an initiation of a society, a private civil militia, just for support one political party. Ladies and gentlemen, a civil militia where they be done ban during the war and after the war, say not for exist again. This civil war now they don't can activate those today. This civil militia for continue for kill people then at the stronghold where small thing happen at the northwest. He they see them go take there at the southeast for can unleash mayhem, for can kill their own citizens there just because of party loyalty. Ladies and gentlemen, then kill say they don't lift the political game. They don't kill person again. Their supporter them back the clap because of party loyalty. People they talk say I like that monkey, na in give symbol. They don't want to know what's na SLPP, then they vote for her. Now I don't destroy the country today. Na mama salon. They say they know they kill person again.
We don't open up the political space. We not a kill person again. We say violence will go away. We don't open up the political space. We not a kill person again. We say violence will go away.
They say they don't open up the political space. They know they kill person again. Violence for go. Supporters then they clap just because of party loyalty. Upon all where they don't kill their young brothers and sisters there. When are Sierra Leoneans there? When they not belong to the same political party, when they not belong to the same region, when they not belong to the same tribe, they see them say like out in the trash and then are ground. All the dangers they are due to political party loyalty. A bank governor meet money na salon. Where that money they now they use. Now they circulate all over. It get weight. We money get weight past Guinea, franc Guinea. We get money get weight past the Liberian Liberty dollar. Then people are calm. What did they do? Because of party loyalty. Because the one can't do what they want, where they suit them convenience, for embezzle, for siphon, for squander, for misappropriate state funds. What did they do? Then go with a bank governor, we can bribe $65 million just for the call. The old loans the bank for make new loans. What did that $65 million for don't do? How many hospital, how many schools then, how many subsidies if don't pay for the rest, let the rest can down. How many subsidies if don't pay for the petrol, let it can down. But that's $65 million due to political party loyalty, then spend all in bribe just for hold the old loans at the central bank. When a Professor Kefala Morana Kalon of the Pauper Southeast fame, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leone, now listen to this party loyalty.
$68 million to bribe people who were hoarding loans to bring it into the banking system. And we spent $68.5 million that did a lot of good in this country, stabilized it, so that in this country now, you have rice. You go to Liberia, even to find rice, you can't. The point here then is, I ask myself, we have worked so hard during the past 2 years to build reserves for this country. Is it going to be sustainable for us to keep bribing people who take loans, and when we bribe them, they bring the loans and they take it back, then we have to bribe them again.
Ladies and gentlemen, $68 million only for bribe, for let the old loans then go in a bank because they want print new loan. We get the same value with the money where they can condemn fellow Sierra Leonean. Listen, $68 million.
$68 million.
Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leonean, all them things they happy in Mama Salon, they support them thing and they give to political party loyalty. Fellow Sierra Leonean, ladies and gentlemen, comrades all. So we don't see the thing the way they happen in our country. How corruption they destroy this country. How corruption they destroy the people their lives then with a support back due to political party loyalty. People that they knock their chest back say their husband then get PhD in coup d'etat. Thank you very much. Without they teach people they have for do coup. They don't teach the APC leadership how to do coup against their own political party because the man will teach them he get PhD in coup d'etat. Today we see high infant rate mortality now the country. Pregnant women and they die in child delivery. Pregnant women then they take them and tap hammock, told them now how to reach area for fan PHUs them, carry them a hammock. So then they deliver on the way due to lack of ambulance system, bad light and bad connection of the epileptic electricity. They burn down houses there and people them property and appliance system with an incapable fire force. All entrepreneurosomatic fire vehicles there. Exploitative toll road tariff, extortive mobile communication tariff with poor network. Ladies and gentlemen, then they load millions of United States dollar, now IMF, now World Bank, now African Development Bank, where we get up to 40 minerals. Where God bless you with Namamas alone. One go ask yourself, all the money they are, all the minerals they are, all them company in their way partners alone every day. Then they butcher our country, then they load and fuck it and go overseas, waiting on the benefit he gets to the layman. Where the layman they go to bed, he no able afford a meal for the day. He they go to bed with worms and kidney. Then people are they loot the country money and then they share unto themselves. Enough for talker. Party picking and grab. When a party loyalty. So Sierra Leone don't become a hub for ammunition and drug trafficking. All the then they papara due to political party loyalists. We poor youths then today, then they die hopelessly in the streets of Sierra Leone due to the dangerous pauper imported drug called Kush. The pauper evil society, no they say nothing on this. The Interreligious Council, no they say nothing about this. The stakeholders there, no, they say nothing about this. The Sierra Leone Association of Journalists, no, they say nothing about this. The hopeless and reckless and useless opposition who get, they know they say nothing about this. The loyalty of power don't destroy with beautiful mamas alone. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leonean comrades all. When national play today don't become a toilet roll. Ladies and gentlemen, when national constitution don't become a toy like a dead rat in the streets, ladies and gentlemen, overlooked by a rubber stamp parliament. The audit service Sierra Leone don't become a paralytic puppet, while the anti-corruption commission don't become a political tool of elite capture. The separation of powers, ladies and gentlemen, now a framework were designed for prevent any single entity for gaining excessive power and for promote accountability and transparency in governance. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leonean, but in the realm of the free, when our country, when Mama Salone, Sierra Leone democracy, the ideal of democracy and representative governance is often overshadowed by the pervasive influence of party allegiance. Today, the people of Yenga, na Kailaon district. Then they suffer, then they maltreat them. They don't displace them as refugee. Now their own districts. Then they dearly pay for all them in the year. Ladies and gentlemen, due to paying the price for blind political party loyalty. We don't know who that would they vote for. We know they pick who that would they give power. Then they tell we say, was na the SLPP symbol, I like that monkey. Then they get symbol. Then they vote for her. Today, we are all they suffer the same. We they pay the same transport. We they buy the same bag of rice. We they suffer the same transportation. So this dynamic who's an elected representative, then they prioritize party loyalty over the interests of the electorate. It poses a significant threat to the core principles of democratic governance. Party loyalists, ladies and gentlemen, often seen for be as a powerful tool of political entrenchment, manipulation, corruption, raising concern about the health of the democratic institutions there, Mama Salon. Today, all the democratic institutions there, na Salon, they don't politicize them, they don't tribalize them, they don't capture them, they don't regionalize them due to political party loyalty. Ladies and gentlemen, then conduct election. No, what they want to do, now they do. They know they count the vote of the people. Then they go on and announce results as how they want. Then they perpetuate lawlessness and recklessness to the highest degree. Abuse of power. Ladies and gentlemen, waiting this eager for do the fusion of the executive and the legislature. The members of parliament, when at the MP stem from the ruling party, often they find themselves pressured for support the executive agenda. When an executive capture, even when conflict with the broader national interest in the country. Ladies and gentlemen, this they reduce parliament to a rubber stamp institution and they disempower elected representatives from effectively voicing the concern of their own constituents. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans, these are some of the dangers of the proportional representation system when at the PR system. The MP, they're only accountable to their own political party leadership and not their own people that will vote for them when at the constituents there. Today, the 9 MPs in Kailaon district and not got no say for protect them peoples there from the Guinean invasion due to political party loyalists. This thinking they drive the party agenda for maintain control over national issues. This draconic blind political party loyalty, they impact negatively on with democracy and serve and also service delivery. Surprisingly, the SLPP power MPs, they found the interest of their own failed cultic political party leader. Failing for do so, you go end up for kick you out and replace you because the PR system, now the party leadership, now then they decide, now then get the final say, whether for represent them and whether not for represent them. Now it make them crook politicians they are, then corrupt politicians they are, then exploitative politicians they are, then take we back 30 years backward to what happened in the warring days. Because in the warring days, what they want, now then they do, what they want, now then they do, then they loot, then they do everything, then they kill, 11 puff. Now make them people are send we back to the PR system, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans. So this draconic proportional representation system na a chemical and a biological weapon of democratic destruction na Mama Salon, taking we back 30 years backward in the warring days. We not been get wards, we not get constituency boundaries, fellow Sierra Leoneans. The same power military southeast, Mende Shabro warlord, we hand over power to President Ahmad Tijan Kaba on the 29th March 1996. Now the same man again take me back to the warring days of a proportional representation system days. backed up by the powerful MPs, ladies and gentlemen. When a party loyalists them bulldoze for approve a chief electoral commissioner when a Mohammed Humamui Ayampi Santibokiat Kone we're not competent for be elected as a member of parliament, but then twist the law for suit their own convenience. While Kone been the work na State House Office of the President as director for Financial Intelligence Unit when a FIU. He not resign for 1 year because they don't conspire with them. They don't fulfill an state house for can loot to elections in favor of their own political party due to political party loyalists or loyalty. They stand the dangers of political party loyalists, ladies and gentlemen. They can bulldoze they approve Francis Benkefala as anti-corruption commissioner. We lack the constitutional threshold for be appointed as ACC commissioner, but them bulldoze, they do what they want, forcefully na parliament, ladies and gentlemen, for approve Francis Benkefala just for can cover up the systemic, the endemic, the pandemic, the endemic and hyper-endemic corruption, ladies and gentlemen. For Congo, all we state bank there and we state resources there. These are the dangers of political party loyalty. Then they bulldoze for impose a midterm census, a dangerous political witch hunting cyber crime law. Then can they abolish the death penalty and substitute them with extrajudicial killings, strategic ethnic cleansing, political massacre, political assassination, mob justice, police brutality, regime policing, and social injustice. Ladies and gentlemen, all that here they happen. Then they support all that here due to political party loyalty. Then gang up with the judiciary for letting give them 10 court MPs forget an undeserved majority members of parliament for past draconian laws with the suit and convenience. They can they hijack the speakership and impose a speaker of parliament on the majority party in a parliament by using state security apparatus for brutalize, for intimidate, for ostracize, for beat and boot out elected opposition MPs out of the well of parliament like common criminals, all due to political party loyalty. No wonder the Agampi and Santibot Kiat Paupa, clerk of parliament, Omaro Parantrawali, confessed publicly how he crushed, how them bulldoze for letting thief the speakership, where they did at the minority. Ladies and gentlemen, even though this man the exposer of corruption, sack 100 staffs there in a parliament, convert all the money there to your own private bank account. In wealthy America, an employer, then they pay with taxpayers' money, thousands of United States dollars, where we have not the work. The owner found wanting of corruption instead of the jailer for their face accountability. But other people in the jail, Shekito go 3 years for hard gate scandal. Somebody wait if the whole world know. What did they do? They book all the money, then return Francis Benkefala, the old Leone. Where they don't carry go na bank. This is not the reason why they collect the old Leones. Any of the member with thief. Now the whole Leone, they go pull na bank, they come back, they say they don't return the money. But when somebody thief, common man, then they beat her, then broke in teeth, get and go na police, charge her na court, go na court, then jail her. But man with the thief, the destiny of the country. Man with the thief, let the people that not get light. Man with the thief, let the people that not get good drinking water. Man with the thief, let picking and not land. Man with the thief, where agriculture not the boom na the country. Man with the thief, where they shatter and batter the economy. Where they perish over 8 million people there. Then they left and go scot-free because of na connection. Ladies and gentlemen, fellows in Leone, a web in America, employer in absentia, fellows in Leone, they collect with taxpayers' money, thousands of United States dollars. What's happened? This year later, they honorable members of parliament Now then go talk back to the pauper Southeast Mende Shabro warlord, apologize for them for let come back na parliament. Appeal for the chief man back. He go na parliament. All anything they are, they look due to political party loyalty. Ladies and gentlemen, with taxpayers' money, then they use her like saying that their family property, like saying that then daddy die left Sierra Leone for them, how they want use with diamond, how they want use with minerals, how they want use with state resources, now so therefore use them, fellow Sierra Leoneans. Property will belong to 8 million people there. Ladies and gentlemen, waiting happen back at the end of the day, the chief man, the Yampi, the Santibokia clerk of parliament, they rested them back now in position as a clerk of parliament for continue for loot with state resources because waiting and political party wants now they do for them. So because of political party loyalty, then the carry chief man back go to parliament. This not the dangers of political party loyalty. Fellow Sierra Leoneans, ladies and gentlemen. Now the people in this way come, they say then they wage war on corruption, lawlessness, and reckless, when are the most corrupt government ever in the political history of Sierra Leone, the most lawless political regime ever in the political history of Sierra Leone, the most reckless government ever in the political history of Mama Salone. Ladies and gentlemen, with the massive looting, the embezzlement, the misappropriation of public funds, corruption and scandal, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans, then they compromise corruption, then they pamper their own political party tribalistic because of loyalty, then they protect them due to political party loyalty. Ladies and gentlemen, now with national pledge, they don't circumvent that negatively. No more I pledge my love and loyalty to my country, Sierra Leone. But then say, we pledge our love and loyalty to our political party, the State Looters Political Party, SLPP. Party allegiance and corruption. When individually they prioritize loyalty to their own political party over transparency and accountability, this they sink a country, ladies and gentlemen. And the more likely they turn blind eye to corruption within the ranks or for engage in corrupt activities themselves. On the other hand, strong party allegiance for also be a force for good in fighting corruption, but not usai the Auditor General, they indict the office of the President of massive corruption, double dipping, money laundering, and forging of hotel tickets. Ladies and gentlemen, in a Robastan parliament, nobody no get mind for invite am for go give accountable for the state money we don't loot because them feel say now then daddy die and left Sierra Leone for them for hold the executive accountable. But only what we see now for bribe parliamentarians there conspire with the executive unlawfully for sack the whistleblower. They were pull corruption. People the way can they say they fight corruption. They will expose them for corruption when the whistleblower, when Madam Laratino Pierce and in deputy when Tabamomo, now then they go pay parliamentarian, both the main opposition and the combat MPs then for let them sack this Umaya. Ladies and gentlemen, the thief, they all thief man, they don't come together for destroy the country, Mama Salon, for their own personal aggrandizement and self-egoism due to political party loyalty. The innocent and the suffer due to the wicked, the bad governance, the arbitrary rule, the despotic rule, the autocratic rule, the kleptocratic rule, the kakistocratic rule, the abuse of power, and political party loyalty. Ladies and gentlemen, we the SLDP then get today, political party, when they uphold ethical values and promote transparency, then they use the influence for letting condole corruption, for shatter and batter we economy. Today we economy don't go in coma. Teachers there, government workers there. Today now the 12. Poku not receive payment yet. due to the corrupt practices. Then they support them back. So then they bear back even though they not pay them because of political party loyalty. But under the Pauper State Looters political party, fellow Sierra Leonean, corruption for them a connection, ladies and gentlemen. So Sierra Leoneans or Sierra Leone under the Pauper, they continue to navigate the complexity of party loyalty in democratic governance. The Pauper Evil Society, the policy maker, the Sierra Leone Association of Journalists, the Human Rights Watch, the Pauper bootlickers, then they sit and set a blind eye on the dangers of political entrenchment, manipulation, and endemic corruption due to political party loyalty and allegiance. Salon don't sink today. We all they suffer. Party loyalists they remain a double-edged sword in Sierra Leone under the SLPP paupocracy and bureaucracy by undermining democratic principles and later steal the people then vote. Hello, Sierra Leoneans. When they're not able to perform, now for take the people then vote. For let them maintain no more power. For let them continue for suppress the citizen. For let them continue for oppress the citizen. For let them continue for marginalize the citizen. For let them continue for victimize the citizen. For let them continue for exploit the citizen. For let them continue for enslave the citizen. For let them continue for impoverish the citizens of Sierra Leone. Today, Sierra Leonean citizens then they die untimely death due to hunger, poverty, starvation, and frustration. Hopelessness, they don't get no hope due to political party loyalty. They say, well, when I left we, now global, now this, that. Then they find all kinds of style. Shamelessly, ladies and gentlemen, look at a gentle president. Now Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traore, captain. Less than 3 years. Look what the man don't do for your country. We not only cotton, gold, and agriculture. We in Asalo, we get over 40 minerals. We they take money in our World Bank, na IMF, African Development Bank. We they get donor funds there. We they get investors there. Where they can dig with gold, with diamond, with iron ore, with rutile, with titanium oxide. All then they can loot down with chromite, with sarcomite, all them things in the in Sierra Leone, limonite, ammonite, all them things in the then they mine them. Which are the money then they go? We don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, then we get a useless, a reckless, a worthless, and unscrupulous APC leadership where they conspire with such a rotten system for continue the status quo. Ladies and gentlemen, today we see executive capture, elite capture, and a celebration of party time. We are in the greedy and the rich become more richer and the poor, the poorest due to political party loyalty. Waiting our political party loyalty, fellow Sierra Leoneans. Political party loyalty, they refer to the strong allegiance and the commitment where individuals then, particularly politicians then, and voters then get towards their own political party. Loyalty to political party, then call her partisanship, fellow Sierra Leoneans. Ladies and gentlemen, the only way for truth and trust and loyalty to their political party and believe in the ideologies of their own political party, and let the country they perish, then people here come, they meet rest 180,000 for bad, then condemn Sierra Leoneans then. No suppose for buy a bag of rice at 200,000. But today, because now the political party they na power, rest don't go to 1 million. Still then they pamper that talk the back say na global. Hence on them say Alec rest go 3 million. Then they buy a worse now their own political party they na power. This are the dangers of political party loyalty. Where they loyal to your party, you left your country. Waiting make today. Ghana the pool name. Waiting make today. Senegal the pool name. Waiting make today. Liberia the pool name. Waiting make today. Rwanda the pool name. Waiting make today. South Africa the pool name. Waiting make today. Rwanda the pool name. Waiting make today. America the pool name. Waiting make today. United Kingdom, they pull name because they're loyal to their country. But alone, we loyal to a political party. I like the country they boil. I like the country they destroy. I like the people that they die. They don't care. They don't want no. All the way to them care. Now the political party they in power. Ladies and gentlemen, people they open the buy rice today 500 years. They may the opposer today a cup of rice from 500 leons to 6,000 leons. Hello, Sierra Leone. A bag of rice from 180,000 leons today to 1 million leons. Sardine, the three thing will be the buyer when at 10,000 leons. If you get 15,000 leons, you go get a cup of rice, then you buy pepper, at 15, then you buy charcoal, you go cook it dry rice. That's sardine, they put an all safe, you eat, you survive. Fellow Sierra Leoneans, the three thing at 10,000. Today, 1 grain tin sardine, now 25,000. Ladies and gentlemen. For Kamara for go bobbing, now been 30,000 you free turn to bow. 25,000, they go to 30,000. Then they provoke, then they do all kind of things. How people then they suffer. Feeling more don't go sidoya, angry boku, they don't destroy the country, corruption boku, this, that, talk a lot. Just because they're loyal to them political party. Today, from Bo to Freetown, now 120,000 euros. The transportation, it don't quadruple, fellow Sierra Leoneans. All this not due to political party loyalty, fellow Sierra Leoneans. Petrol been there, 3,500 euros. It go to the rest until 4,500 to 6,000 euros. This current anti-corruption commissioner, where they cover corruption, where they cover all the loot there, all the money there, where they were done thief from 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, to this 2025, the money that where they don't embezzle, they don't sink the country, everything, traffic cocaine, do everything. 1 grain cockroach, this man no cage. 1 grain SLPP power, not in a jail. Upon all the billions and trillions of billions that we the one don't squander, ladies and gentlemen. Then they pamper all them people then they due to political party loyalty, let them political party for less Sierra Leone sink, for less Sierra Leone destroy. This is not the only political party where see they engage in the thing they are. They're very, very partisan. What does partisan mean for we listeners there? Partisan, not a commitment member or a supporter of a political party or political movement in a multi-party system, where they kill himself, where they do everything for support in political party and in political party loyalty. I like the country they think in our know, waiting in care for them political party, then a power, then they become reluctant for compromise with political opponent when are intolerance. All the things that they do to voting, fellow Sierra Leoneans, political party loyalist, when are a firm adherent to a party faction, a cause, person where they especially exhibit blind, prejudicial, and unreasoning support to something where you know they even check. Ladies and gentlemen, a partisan now somebody where shortly they support a particular person or a cause or a political party without thinking carefully about the matter. Very carefully, ladies and gentlemen. Blind support, blind political loyalty. Ladies and gentlemen. So this nine today don't destroy the country. Ladies and gentlemen, when a partisan politics. Partisan politics, they refer to political actions, decision, and policy system were strongly influenced by allegiance to a particular political party. Partisan politics, ladies and gentlemen, now a time we describe a political system were driven by the interests of the party ideologies, only focus on the well-being, the welfare of the political party, and left the country for perish, for sink na the great Mediterranean Sea. Sometimes they call her factional politics. Sometimes they call her bias politics. Sometimes they call her one-sided politics. Sometimes they call her sectarian politics or even party-spirited politics, partial, hostile, distorted, colored political party, one-sided to the worst. It become regional and tribal due to party stronghold. This is very, very dangerous for we had and democracy, not the Republic of Sierra Leone. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leonean comrades all. So, ladies and gentlemen, this are the danger we as LPP take for destroy we political party. But the one day when they shout, when they support, due to political loyalty, all the bad things that they happen, all the killing that they happen, all the looting that they happen, then they pamper them. They not go feel the pinch by now. Not tomorrow, when they go in opposition, where them bad leaders they are, go on at the ICC for face accountability. Now that time they then go no say, for lucky political party more than the country. So today, ladies and gentlemen, when on Monday, the 12th May 2025, with civic education based on party loyalty in Sierra Leone democracy, a tool of political entrenchment, manipulation, and endemic corruption, we don't destroy today the fabrics of our society. So, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leonean, God bless we listeners them both home and the diaspora. God bless the people that will share with messages them for go all over the world. Let God elevate them. God bless the one that will provide for we. God bless the one that will sorry for we. God bless the one that we don't load now the Electoral Justice Act, fellow Sierra Leoneans. Just like how God be one perish the world. He tell Noah for let build an ark. Noah and people then deny. Noah they can build this ark here. Waiting happen. Then they provoke her. Then they laugh her. Then they do everything. God sent Dr. Samura Mati with Kamara for can build back Mama Salon due to the endemic corruption, the pandemic corruption, the endemic corruption, and the destruction where they happen in Mama Salon, the killing, the extrajudicial killings, the bad things there, the ritualism, the sexual exploitation, all them bad things that they happen in Mama Salon. God sent Dr. Samura Kamara for can build back Mama Salon, like how God been sent Noah for build an ark for saving people there. People them they provoke Noah, then they laugh, then they do all kind thing. When Noah don't build that ark, they wait them people then do. Now Pantapte they go sit down now. Now they be the sheet, now they the toilet, they do everything. Noah they talk no more. God say, continue. Left there, then people ya don't know. Waiting me know. Waiting God do. Now God come with sickness. Like how we get monkeypox today, that's alone. We receive beaucoup destruction, the calamity. Today, the happiness alone. Places and they burn, houses and they burn, people and they die by road accident. Now, when you suffer, the God ordained. You thief in power, God not go agree. God go punish that country there. Now the punishment will depend. So just like how God been there to Noah. So then people then they go be in a shit at the place. Now God come with sickness. One man go toilet now they for dump and this shit here. Where is he come on now? The toilet dump now. He go now to the look at the sick will be there panel. He don't know. They ask her what he happy. He say when another boat to now they go for the waiting and call. They begin go now the sickness. Then they take that thing, they that shit. Then they rub rubber. Then they Then do that thing. They all then wash the boat now. They begin to use the water. Then they where go ready. Fellow Sierra Leoneans. Then clean the boat. God come with the rain, 40 days and 40 nights. Noah begin to transport them people there. Male goat, he-goat, this, that, everything by two, and they load them. People then say, but yeah, when I left we, the mountain and they, the other side they, we don't care. Just like how Dr. Samura Kamara built the ark of electoral justice. APC people then they sabotage, now then they provoke, now then they go up and down, then they campaign for 2028. Now then don't be today the vuvuzela of the SLPP instead of the embarred, now the Electoral Justice Act, fellow Sierra Leoneans. But when the thing don't come, the rain don't come, God tell Noah say now for move, the water don't take all the land. The big tick there, what they said and they claim. They this that there, what they said and they claim. The big mountain there, they sit and they float. They all die. God destroy them all. Now only the one that will load, now the ark, now then go, now the promised land. This now the ark of electoral justice. You will want save now. Load on board the ark of electoral justice, where Dr. Samura Kamara don't build for the people of Sierra Leone. The one how they provoke, one how they do all kind of things by God in power. When the water move, they will not go no say, when not all they sink na the deep Mediterranean Sea due to denial, due to betrayal, due to enmity, due to rikishi, due to bad heart. Because if you know to me, let everything destroy. Ladies and gentlemen, this now for the All People's Congress Party Agenda 2028, the Act for Electoral Justice. Dr. Samura Kamara don't bill and don't. People then they are on board. You will left, you don't left. This now the golden voice of the APC Encyclopedia.